This message that I'm about to share with you is one that I know very, very well. So I want you to bear with me for a moment. See what time I have. And I want you to really grasp what it is that I'm saying to you. And if you have to play this video again, please do so. And this is about relationships as it relates to you and your spouse. Let's understand this. First off, all relationships did not come together the same. All relationships are not the same. All relationships should be fundamentally the same. So, many of us, many of you, when you first met your partner, your soulmate, your boo, your husband, your wife, you saw something that attracted you to that other individual. Sometimes the qualities that we see in another person are superficial. Sometimes they do not exemplify who they really are. For instance, if you're looking at someone purely from a physical attraction standpoint, you're more than likely going to be disappointed down the road, because people get older. They lose their zeal. They lose their ambition. They lose their beauty to some degree. Even lose their strength and health in some other instances. So, should the outward appearance of that partner or potential partner be what you're looking for in the first place? I say no. It should always be the fabric of that individual's character. That should be first and foremost when you meet someone. But that's not what most of us are looking at. We're looking at the man, the old expression, tall, dark, and handsome. Sometimes athletic, muscular, short, or even tall, robust, entrepreneur, owns his own business, owns his own home, a go-getter, a good family man, already has children from a previous relationship, and he's a good father. That's what some women look for in a man. Some of the things, to include him being able to provide for himself and a potential family, to include her. Men look for women drop dead gorgeous, nice thick lips, sometimes tall, sometimes short, medium build, big behind, small to medium, and even super large breast, hourglass shape, an accent if they're from someplace like the Bronx. Not the Bronx, I'm just playing. Someplace like New York in general, or New Jersey. They have sort of a slang. Or even a southern girl with that southern jargon type of thing going on. Or even someone from overseas, from the islands, Jamaica, Trinidad. Or even the Dominican Republic, or Dominica, as one person pointed out to me. Nice personality, alluring, beautiful, long, dark, silky hair, sometimes curly hair, depends on who you're talking about, what ethnic group you're talking about. Sometimes short hair is okay with men. But appealing externally, nonetheless. That's what men are looking for. Most men. Note that I did not mention character at all in these things that most people are looking for on either side. But doesn't it matter? I think at some point, if you're a person of substance, there's going to come a time when character is going to matter. Early on, when something, in other words, is new to you, and you're only looking at it for face value with your eyes on either side, you're going to be disappointed later on. It's one thing to date someone and be with someone when you have your own separate residences. But when you decide to become a couple and you move into together, that's a different paradigm. Now you're going to see each other every day. You're going to start to see one another's habits, good and bad. You're going to start seeing one another's real likes and dislikes, what they will accept and won't accept in that relationship, whether or not they succumb to the pressures of being in a family, such as the onslaught of possible bills every month, and who's going to put the bill, and how we're going to manage our finances in most average households. I'm not talking about the wealthy and well-to-do. From poor to middle class, in other words. But whatever you're looking for, just remember, you're going to get what you're looking for. So, the most important thing in a relationship, ladies and gentlemen, is this. Is that you love one another for who you are, not for who you want the other person to be. And you learn this lesson way before you decide to get together permanently. You must learn to talk to your partner. Tell them how you feel about any subject, especially those subjects that are sensitive to the other partner. It could be something that your partner is doing to you that's causing you pain, legitimately. And if that other partner is not listening to you, it doesn't take the pain away. You want your partner to be sensitive to you and to your needs and your concerns. And if they're not, they're really casting you away. Probably because of lack of education, lack of proper teaching and or training when they were younger, before they even came in contact with you. Whatever the reason is, sometimes we go through things in life that causes us hardship. Oftentimes not because of us directly. It's indirect. Sometimes. Sometimes we make decisions and choices to hook up with someone in our lives, and we regret it later on. But we're still together. I'm speaking hypothetically and collectively when I make this statement that I just did. You have to learn to make the best of those situations as much as lie within you. Sometimes we can't mend those situations and we must move on. And it takes a lot of courage to do that. It takes a lot of intestinal fortitude to leave someone that you've been with for a significant portion of your life. Oftentimes, that is the greatest degree of love, is to let go. if you want to have sanity and peace of mind. Because it's important, it's integral for both. Why should you live in misery for the remainder of your life with someone that doesn't love you the same way that you love them and doesn't display that love? If I hurt, my wife should hurt. If my wife hurts, I should hurt. And whichever one of us is hurting, we should extend our arms of compassion and empathy and sympathy when it applies to try to strengthen that other partner and let them know that I'm here for you. I'm here with you, regardless of what comes and goes. And I will be here with you until the end. I know, it's not always that way. Doesn't always come out that way. What I'm saying to you today, ladies and gentlemen, is this. Life is indeed short. We can't go back and reach back and change anything that has already occurred. But we can make the best of things today.